I do want to come to beautiful Christina in this direction. Can I come to you, Christina?
I'll unmute you, sweet. Just get him a hand. There you go.
It's still there.
Which one? Christina or Christina?
Christina Pierce.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I got the wrong one.
No. Christina, you've sat there, beautiful, and I'm going to explain to you. You're sitting, you're listening. But standing right behind you were two spirits. I saw the silhouettes of them. I saw a lady, I saw a gentleman. The lady comes to me as an aunt vibration within life, and one that before taking the transition would have suffered with what we call the cancerous conditions, you understand. And at the same time, a gentleman standing right behind you and a strong influence, a father influence, you understand. And sweetheart, as he stood behind you, he had one hand on your shoulder, the other on your chest, sorry, on his chest, you understand. So I know he suffered where the heart was concerned in this direction. But you have been calling to spirit. Now, it's very easy to say you've been calling to spirit because you're constantly calling to spirit. But at the moment, it's a case of one particular question you're asking. Am I on the right path? If I am, lead me. You understand that? And I'm going to explain to you, you are on the right path. But you've got to remember, as you walk the path, you will see many doors that will be on either side. It's up to you which door you want to knock on. You understand? Everyone will help you. Everyone will invite you. But you've got to be the one to feel it. You've got to feel it, okay? Because I want to say there's a journey coming soon. A journey coming soon. And do not hesitate, do not question, go forward. You understand that?
Yes.
God bless you, sweetheart. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, dear. I want to come to Rose. Hi. Can I come to you, please, Rose?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because, you know, as I was given the name of Rose, I also wanted to give the name Daisy to you, okay? Because I wanted to say, Daisy, Daisy, give me the answer, do.
Yeah.
And the reason I've got to bring this to you, Rose, is because there is a Daisy in the realms of spirit. I'm also aware that there is going to be a celebration very soon of an engagement that's going to come around you, okay? They're already talking about it, but nothing's actually being said. Do you understand?
I do.
It's going to happen very, very soon. It's going to be what I can say to you out of the blue, but it's been expected. You understand? But come out of the blue. Okay, and I have got to say the initial D stands very strong in this direction.
Right.
Okay, sweetheart. So I'm giving that to you, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Let's see what spirits are going to bring, because spirit do want to come. I can feel their presence here already. Okay, so please, ladies and gentlemen, before we allow spirit to take completely over, let me explain to you. We are very privileged to have the young gentleman who has organized this group, who allows everyone free of charge to come to connect with spirit. He is what we call a miracle worker. He knows how to do his job. Although he thinks he doesn't, he does. But it is a privilege to use the vessel to come and speak to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you in turn. You have your own way of working, you have your own gift, but it's how you use it, and it's how you progress That is very important. You know, we in spirit, we are prepared to help any man or woman that wishes to serve for the good of man. Someone once said, why there are fools within your ism, why do not spirit take their gift away? Well, I will tell you, we cannot take what they have never had. So therefore, there are those who think they have the gift. There are those who have the gift but don't know how to use it. But then there are those that are gifted. And those that are gifted, we are willing to show them the way forward. And I can see the light around each and every one that is already being chosen to go forward. But it depends on you yourselves, because remember, we have spirit. We cannot tell you what to do within your life. We cannot tell you how to live your life. You are all individuals, but you are being given the opportunity to do the bidding. It is up to you. Now, my friends, we are waiting to hear your questions. When you speak to spirit, speak loud and clear so that they may hear of your voice, so they can reply properly towards you. Bless you.
Bless you, brother. The first question is, are there any celebrations that take place in the spirit realm, such as how we celebrate Easter or Christmas on the earth?
No, we do not celebrate the Christmas. We do not celebrate the Easter. What we celebrate is the coming of new life to the spirit. We celebrate with the joys of those that we have left behind that come forward. It is a reunion, and as we are united together, we celebrate in many ways, but we do not celebrate like they do up the earth. We do not get out the beer, we do not get out the whiskey, we do not get out the sandwiches and the cake. We celebrate with love. We celebrate with harmony. We bring everyone together. So we do celebrate that of reunion, but not of the seasons of the Christmas, of the Easter, you understand?
Yes, thank you, brother.
Okay.
God bless. The next question is from a lady within the group. Does our inner spirit that is with us now return with us again if we choose to come back to the earth?
Not of the body, not of the body, because the body is not the same. The spirit within can go forward, can gain greater knowledge, but then can return to the body, but not the body as it is now, because that body will no longer be. The body, remember, is a shell, and the body dies, but the spirit within can go forward. It can can gain the great knowledge, and the knowledge it gains, it can bring back to those of the earth when and if they are allowed to come. Because you see, no spirit can just say, I am going to return into this body. They have to get permission. They have to be told the lessons they got to learn before entering back into the body of the earth. You understand?
Yes, sister, I understand. Please may I allow people to speak?
If they wish to.
Yes. Can I please ask Daphne in first to bring her question to spirit?
Yes, yeah.
Thank you so much. My question is, the demon incubus, does he engage in sexual activity? It's almost like sexual assault with humans. I have myself experienced been woken up, and my body's been, I've tingled right from my head to my toes, and it's a very strange sensation. And I've tried to research it, and I come across the demon called incubus. Is this so, brother?
Let me explain to you, my dear. When you look at the demons of the earth, when something comes around you that is not very nice, and you feel it within yourself, that isn't the demons. That is life itself that brings you conditions that makes you feel uncomfortable, makes you agitated, makes you feel angry within yourself, and it affects you from the head to the toes. What you have to do is learn, first of all, to protect yourself from these feelings, and then make yourself stronger to your own energies within you. Men within life, they will make anything up to make an attachment, but the demons are not with that of spirit. The demons are within that of man that will cause as many conditions towards, whether it be by thought, by energies, by voice, or by that of the physical, you understand. So you must always protect yourself, and know this. You can look within life on what you call the computer, and in doing so, you will say that man has put many demons on it, put their own interpretations to it. But that is man, not that from spirit, not that of demon, it's man. You understand?
Yes, thank you, brother.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. I would like to bring in Rose for the next question. Sister Savannah.
Is my mum with my dad, and is she happy with us?
Let me explain to you. Mother taking transition into the realms of spirit will be greeted by all that have taken the transition. First, she will be greeted by her mother and father. Then she will be introduced to the family, then her partner who has gone before. When the transition took place, it was mother that came for her. And it is a case of, when you ask, is mother with father? Yes. But they have to learn to attach themselves together once again. This is part of what we call the reunion of spirit, getting to know each other as we once was. You understand?
Yes.
God bless you.
Bless you, brother. Thank you.
Right, Louise, please may you speak to Sister Savannah.
Could you ask Dad who came for him, please, sister?
Let me explain to you, my dear. When Father took the transition into the realms of spirit, a beautiful lady came very close towards him, one that comes with an aunt vibration, one that before taking of her transition would have suffered of great pains of the physical body, and one who was very close towards him within life. The young man did not go alone, when he took up the transition, the aunt fetched him. Then he was taken to those that are waiting, to give him guidance, to give him strength, for him to understand. He has been privileged because you see, he has the best of both worlds. He is with those in the realms of spirit, the loved ones, but he is able to come back to those that he has left behind. So you see, my dear, the answer to the question is the aunt that fetched him.
Thank you.
You understand?
Yes, thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Next question. Charlema, can I bring you in to ask the Sister Safena?
Yes, thank you. I just had the question. So when I try to meditate or do breath work or anything that kind of relaxes me, or that I, try to get in that altered state, I zone out. I don't know if I fall asleep, black out, or what. And I just wanted to know, like, do I fall asleep? Am I just tired, or is it something else?
My dear, that is lovely. That is lovely. You see, this has been mentioned many times. When one that goes into what you call the meditation, it is first of all blanking out all the problems of life from the mind. And when you blank out all the problems of the mind is at peace. And when it's at peace, so is your body. And when you are at peace within yourself, and you say you kind of black out, that is where you are in your meditation. And while you are in your meditation, we of spirit, we can work upon you, we can work with you. So do not think that that is a silly question to ask, because you see, there are many that say that they go into meditation and cannot and do not. But you are fortunate, because you see, when this happens, do not be afraid, go along with it, because you will find that as we come closer, as we become stronger, we are able then to show you visions. We are able to come and give you signs. This is a way to open your mind, because once you have gone into that clearness of mind, that's how we can use it. Open your third eye for you to see, my child. That is lovely. That is lovely. Please, if you can, continue. Do not be afraid. No one will hurt you in spirit. And if others say that you are doing the wrong thing, that is because they do not understand. But we will always protect you. Go forward. You understand?
Yes, that's actually great to hear. Because I just didn't know whether I was just so tired that I just keep falling asleep, because I don't remember anything, and suddenly I just wake up and I'm like, what just happened? So
that is it. That is it, my dear. You see, you have just hit the head of the nail, because you said when you wake up, you cannot remember anything. That is what it's all about. Because when you cannot remember, that shows you being into your meditation, because you are not supposed to know anything, because you are learning, clearing the mind, and the mind is cleared. So I say, God bless you.
thank you. And I just had one more question.
Right.
I've always heard that everybody says that when you feel cold shivers or a drop in temperature, that spirit is around. Is that true? I mean, I don't know if I'm just cold or that is something.
Let me explain to you, my dear. That is always said in both ways. Some will say I know when spirits around me, I go cold. I get the shudders down my back. But there are others that will say, when spirit is around me, I become very hot. Let me tell you, the temperatures do not matter. What does matter is that you sense who is there for you. Because you see, sometimes spirit can come very close towards you, and then the temperature drops within you and you get the shudders. But then there are times when spirit will take the hand, and as it takes the hand, the temperature rises. So learn to sense, learn to feel who is around you. You understand?
Yes, thank you so much.
God bless you.
You too.
Christina, may you ask your question to Safena?
Thank you. I'm due to start a journey to the University of Maine in the state of Maine, USA. It's been implied many times that I should be studying for a degree, doctorate in art. And I would like to ask that question and what the answer is. Why should I study for art and where will it go for me? Thank you.
Go as far as you wanted to go, my dear. You are an intelligent young lady, and you have the senses within yourself that's telling you to go on the journey. Let me explain something to you. You are a young lady that has pride, and you are what I call a stubborn young lady that will not do what people tell you to do. You do what you feel is right for yourself. You understand?
Yes.
You have got an opportunity to use your creativity for you to open new doors. This will happen for you because you yourself know that when you take the journey forward, you will be in control. Nobody else, you, and your destiny lies within your own hands. You understand this?
I do. Thank you.
My dear, you go forward because you see, you know where you go forward and you look back, you can always say with pride, this is what I have achieved. This is what I have done. And that is important because it's part of your journey. God bless you.
Thank you.
Mo, please can you ask your question to Safena?
Yes. My question is, when we see orbs, are they spirits, as in people within them, or the inner spirit?
My dear, when you see of the orbs, what you call the orbs, we do not call them. They are the energies that are all around you. And if you concentrate on those energies, you will find that as you look towards them, you will see a vision within your third eye to whom has come towards you. Not always do we in spirit come as the silhouette. Not always do we come as the vision of life. We come in many ways, but it is up to you to learn, to understand that if you look at the energies, use of the energies, you will know whose presence is close towards you. Because you see, You are asking the question. For the other nights in your room of rest, you saw that of a silhouette of that of the orb, but as you saw it, you could not make out. I will tell you, it is a child in the realms of spirit that draws towards you, and you will see more of him, and you will see more of them. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.
I have a second question. If
You may.
asked, why do I wake at the same time every night?
Your mindset. It is your mindset, my dear. You see, we have spirit. We choose a time to come around you. And it is a case of we will watch you and we will work with you. You see, when you wake, your mind is all over the place. And you will say, well, that's natural because I'm not awake. Well, let me tell you, you are awake, but spirit are bringing things towards you. If you do not wish us to come at this particular time, you set your time and we will come, because if you are saying to us, we cannot sleep, I cannot sleep, I want more. We will look after you, we will take care of you, and we'll abide by your wishes. You understand?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
Rose, please may you ask your question.
If a person is evil and commits a crime, do they get to go to the spirit world, and does someone come for them, and do they start on the lower level and have to work their way up?
My dear, those that do wrong where life is concerned with what you have spoken, they are greeted exactly the same as everyone else that takes the transition. No one goes to a lower level. Everyone comes to the spirit realms. But when they come, they are asked, first of all, do they repent their actions? They are asked if they will give that of an apology to those they have harmed that have come to spirit. If they refuse, then they are taken to a different part of the spirit realms, where they will be taught how, first of all, to ask for forgiveness. And it is a case of it can take time, because you have got to remember that everyone that leaves of the physical body and comes to the realms of spirit, we are all but a living thought, a living energy. And those thoughts have to be removed from them before they are allowed to enter properly into the realms of spirit. You understand?
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Sister, a lady in the group asked the question, does law of attraction exist?
I did not hear.
Sorry. A lady in the group asks the question, does the law of attraction exist?
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, it does. You see, when you look at life, life is what we call a drawing of energies. Light attracts light. And it is a case of some will bring the goodness together, some will bring the badness together, but it is knowing that there is an attachment, but it's how you work with the attachment. You have got to understand life upon the earth is not the same as in spirit, and things are always a little confusing to start, but the attachment is there. You understand?
Yes. Bless
God
you.
bless you.
Christina, can I ask you to come back in?
Yes, thank you. I would like to ask a question when I finish at the University of Maine in my education and my role in the USA. Do I return? Do I come home to Oberammergau in Germany, my home of many lives?
Let
Thank
me
you.
explain to you, my dear. When you go on your journey and you have completed your course, whether you return home or stay where you are, depends on you and you alone. The reason I say this to you is because you will live where your heart tells you, where you feel comfortable, where you feel happy. But whichever way you wish to live your life after your journey, after your course, that is free will for you. Nobody else. We in spirit cannot say to you, you will be here, there, or anywhere. You have to go where you feel happiest, where you feel the love, and where you feel you can achieve much more. You understand?
I do. Thank you for your answer.
You're welcome, my dear.
Right, Dinah, please ask your questions to Sister Savannah.
Hi, I'd like to ask a question. How can we find out what our life purpose is, please?
Your life purpose? You do not have to ask that question. You have to live your life. That is the purpose you are here. Because you see, when before you come to the earth in man, you are shown your path. You are shown the joys. You are shown the tears. You are shown the you are shown the pain, the suffering. You accept that. And the purpose of your life is to learn from it. It is up to you whether you wish to learn or not. But I can tell you, my dear, if you do not learn within this life, you will certainly get to learn when you come into the realms of spirit. Because you see, if you do not learn within this life of the earth, then you have to learn in spirit. And it's a lot harder. You understand, my dear?
Yes, I understand. Could I ask one more question, please?
My dear?
How do we improve communication with the spirit world?
My dear, you of all people should be able to understand that question yourself. You see, you are a living spirit within your physical body. And you have heard so many times of what is called the chakras within your physical. We call it the alignment of life. Once you learn to open the chakras of your physical body and you are that you are as one within, then your inner spirit will open And once it opens, it is aware. It is aware about the loved ones that have taken the transition. And you are able then to communicate with them, whether it be through thought, whether it be through word, whether it be through love, whether it be through touch. But you see, you are the inner spirit that can show you the way and say to you, you can communicate. So you see, many times you have tried to open your channels. And as long as you keep doing so, eventually they will open and you will be able to speak of the truth because you will have sensed, you will have felt, and that is.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bless you. Christine, may you please speak to Sister Savannah?
Yeah, it's that question. Which one? That one that I've just put on there. What number? Why do I keep seeing the number 22?
My dear, numbers are shown for a purpose. You see, sometimes when numbers are shown, it can be that of 22 of the year. It can be 22 of the month, 22 of the day, 22 of someone's age or home. But you see, 22 is being shown to you because it links to a memory and it links to that of a loved one in the realms of spirit that passed tragically into the realms, you understand?
Yeah. Yes, thank you.
That's right.
You understand, my dear?
Yes, thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you, sister.
Bless. Daphne, can you please ask to question to Spirit?
I was born with a cull, and I rejected my calling when I was a child.
Please forgive me, my dear. We are struggling to hear of your question. You are at a distance.
If I was born with a cull, and I never accepted my gift as a child, but I now have a calling to embrace my gift, is that in order for Spirit?
Yes, my dear. Let me explain to you. Many people of life, they are shown their gift, they are shown their way forward. But you have to remember that you are growing within life and you must live your life. And when it comes to the area of living of life, you push to one side that of the gift that you have within you. And then as you get older and you get wiser, the gift starts to come back and everything starts to open up. And then you start to channel in a different way. And now you have come to the period within your life that you are asking Spirit to open doors for you, to give you greater knowledge and understanding. This is part of every man or woman that comes within life that has to go through. Do not feel that because you let your material life take over for that short period that you have neglected. You have not. It is what is meant to be. Because if you did not live of your life, how can you learn from it? And that is how things go. It works out in circles in one respect. Because what was given to you as a child, you have now returned back to. And now you're wanting greater knowledge, you understand?
Praise be. I understand. Thank you.
Bless you, my dear.
I would like to bring Sister Lynn in to ask a question to Spirit.
Oh, my dear.
Thank you very much. What I want to ask is last week, on the wall behind me manifested a number of spirits, and I would like to understand why that happened and what message we should get from that.
My dear, I am privileged to speak to you in the sense of what the question is. First of all, let me explain to you. The reason that Spirit came close to you and shown up the vision as they did is because, first of all, you are questioning your sight of ability to spirit. Yet what you can see, you cannot deny. At the same time, you was feeling low within your physical body and you was asking spirit to come to you, to show you a vision, a sign, to let you know that what you are doing is the right thing, because you are a beautiful lady that is a gifted child. Yet even the gifted will always question, will always doubt, and they only find truth when it's placed before them. You are very fortunate because others' eyes was open to see, not just yours. This is to say to you, they are all around you. They are all around you. And in doing so, they will not let you down. They will not fail you. You have got to learn to trust yourself once again. But always remember, trust your own senses. It is important you understand.
I understand.
My dear, while you are here, through the voice, I can say to you, Mother of mine in the realms of spirit, she is close to you because the physical body is not as strong as it should be. And you are worrying over your health, but you are worrying in silence. Do not worry, because the lovely lady, she looks at you as the child, and the mother takes care of their own. You understand?
I understand.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Bless you. Sister Safena, may you please address whichever you wish to the group, as that was the last question, and do what you wish.
Oh, my dear, you never ask me what I wish to do, because you see, I wish to stay here all the time with each and every one of you, because it is lovely. And may I just say that I've enjoyed every moment using the physical body to come through and serve those in the realms of spirit and serve you, because you see, we in spirit, as you ask of your questions, we are able to answer with certainty because we are learning in spirit. You think that it is a case of leaving the body, sitting on a cloud, playing the harp, and enjoying that goes by you. It doesn't work that way. You know, you think you have your problems now. Wait until you come to spirit. because you've got a lot to learn. But I do say this to you. Each and every one of you that have asked questions this eventide, some of you still have doubt. Some of you are not sure that the answers that have been given is quite right. Well, let me tell you, you take them, you study them, and when you do, you will find out that the answer is always there for you, because the one thing that we in spirit cannot, must not do, we cannot lie. We cannot fool the man of the earth that is asking for help, for guidance, for knowledge. You see, it comes back to those words. Ask, you will receive. Now, before I leave you, I have something to say to each and every one of you. Each week without fail, the vessel comes before you. He comes without question because he knows that he is going to serve spirit and serve you. But what none of you know is the vessel. His heart is aching. He is sad within himself. He is confused of what life will bring towards him. We in spirit, we will do our best to bring him the upliftment, to bring the healing and show him the way. But it's when we're not with him, that is where the doubt comes within. That is where the tears fall. So please, I ask of you to thank him for what he does for you and what he does for us, because he is one that is very, very rare. And we do not want to lose the vessel that we have worked with for some time. So please hear my words and recognize that we in spirit do wish to serve him, you, and our Father. God bless you. There is a gentleman in spirit that is singing very lovely, and the words he is singing is Rosemary, I love you. So there is a Rosemary with you within the group of that who has lost a loved one to the realms of spirit. It is a gentleman. I hope you will hear him sing to you. God bless you.
God bless.
Oh dear. Right, friends. Oh dear. Well, that went quick. I thought you said there was going to be a lot of questions tonight. No one's speaking to me.
There was lots of questions, and it's been a real touching and moving
Oh, I had
evening.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 6 left, but I was worried about your physical body. But they were my questions.
Ask them.
No, I'd rather prioritise people first.
Well, if they've all answered the questions, your questions should be asked. Okay, just bear with me.
Where's the bear?
That was you yesterday with that vest on. Okay. You see, we've only stepped aside. We knew there was more to come. Ask of your questions, brother.
Oh, I was going to ask, what are celestial beings, or is this man-made?
No, let me explain to you. When you look towards that of another being, you have got to remember when they speak of different levels, of different kinds, you have got to first, before you start to look into any other direction, learn to know more of yourself, learn more of the earth, learn more of the spirit connection before you start to look outside of what you call your box. Everything will be put in order for you, brother. You understand?
Yes, sister.
Yeah.
There's 2 other people in the group who have questions too now. Can I ask them? Christina, can you ask your question also?
Yes. Thank you for giving me the chance to ask another question. One of my life purposes is to be a light language speaker healer. And I'm on this course as I was in my past life. Is this my goal in this life, to heal people and to work with people?
Yes, it is. Let me explain to you, my dear. Everyone within life has the purpose of helping others. But there are those within life that will reject their purpose. You have found something very special because you have felt, you have seen of your past life and the spirit that's within you that has the knowledge. Use it. Use it as it is meant to be, and that is to help others as you progress within your life. You will always have those who will listen to you. You will always have those that will follow you. But in your words, you give the healing. That is important, you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brother Patrick, please can you ask your question? Just trying to find you. There you are.
Yep. Yes. Hello. I'd like to ask, when children pass over very young, do they grow in spirit?
My brother, I must answer this truly to you. Any child that comes to the realms of spirit, they are greeted by loved ones who have been watching over them from the realms of spirit. They take them into their arms and they are brought into their lives and they are nurtured in the realms of spirit as they are their own, so that when the mother, the father, grandmother, grandfather takes the transition, they will see that the child has grown wisely, and they will be so pleased to see how they have progressed. Let me tell you, there are many within life that do not understand. They think that children, when a seed inside the womb of life, they are not life, yet they are. Because you see, you have to remember, the sperm that goes to the seed, and the seed is then dead, and the seed then starts to grow. And as it grows, it starts to find a feeling within itself. Then it finds the heart that beats. And when the heart beats, it's very much alive inside. But when it is called then to the realms of spirit, it is still living, it is still part of. You have got to remember this. It is important. There are many within life that are very insensitive, that they do not understand what they speak of, only because they have never, ever had a child of their own and never thought of what could be if the child was to go into spirit. They do grow, brother. They do grow. And as they grow and progress, they look over those that are left behind, watching you grow older, waiting for the time for you to come forward, when they can place their arms around you, hug you and kiss you, and thank you. You understand, brother?
I absolutely do, and I thank you very much.
God bless you and thank you.
God bless you.
Bless you. Jemima, can I just bring you in to speak to Spirit?
Thank you. I'd like to find out what happened to my twin in spirit.
My dear, I could not hear you. There was some noise in your background. You understand?
Yes. I'm sorry, I would like to ask what happened to my twin in spirit.
My dear, let me just come to you and say these words. If you listen to the question of the gentleman that has just asked, you will understand that your twin that has taken the transition to spirit is growing and is being nurtured by those that have gone before. Let me explain to you. You will understand this more than anyone that is here. Your twin is part of you, and you will feel their presence around you and within you. You will hear thoughts that are words coming into mind. They speak to you. They speak to you because you are as one. So remember, the twin is in the realms of spirit growing. It does not go anywhere else. It's there waiting for you to come.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Sister, can I ask a question on behalf of a family member?
You may.
Recently, there was a pet that passed tragically. I would like to ask if this animal is still around, this family member.
No. I got to explain to you. When someone loses that of a pet within life that has been close to them, although the spirit of the animal has gone forward, man will always sense their presence. They will always sense their presence because they have become part of them. But the spirit has gone forward. You understand?
Yes, sister. I would also like to just ask my last question for this week. Does the earth itself have an inner spirit?
The earth is the spirit. The earth is the energy. You see, I like the question you have asked, brother. You have got to ask yourself this question. Without the earth, there is no life. And if there is no life, there is nothing. The world is the energy of survival for all men. So the energy is strong. And that is that case of. It does have a spirit. Because you see, once the spirit of the earth is gone, so was life of man. You understand?
Yes, thank you so much, sister, for that answer.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Well, really, you know, it is very funny how things work out. You see, we come, we speak, and we give what is necessary for you. But I also feel all the energies that are with each and every one of you. And please forgive me, because now I leave this physical body, the vessel. I am going to take some of that energy with me into the realms to make me at peace with myself, with the love you have given.
You deserve it, sister.
God
God
bless
bless you.
you. That's okay. Bless you. May I come, please, to Jenny? Can Jenny hear me?
Yes, brother.
My dear, Spirit has taken a step back, yet their energies are still strong. It is very easy to bring names, but one I must give to you. Walter, Wally in spirit. You understand?
I do, brother.
And I will tell you. He has come to you this eventide. He has come to bring to you that of the healing, but he has also come to say to you, I will show you the way. I will help you to find the truth. He says, give them enough rope, they'll hang themselves. For a liar must always have a very good memory. You understand?
I do, brother.
Take him. He's here. God bless you.
God bless you, brother.
Oh.